The Mortgage Minute today being brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. Every day at this time, OBMMI, they provide the most comprehensive, accurate, timely, and interactive analysis of pricing ever conducted in the mortgage industry, calculated from actual locked rates with across consumers across 35% of all mortgage transactions. They don't tell us points paid, points received, APR. All they do is tell us what the locked rate is, and the locked rate is what you put into your calculator when you want to find out what your payment's going to be. 30-year conventional loans down 6.772. Jumbo 30-year down 7.21. 30-year FHA down 6.617. The USDA down. That was up 6.587. Hard for me to read the arrows. They're real big and they're bold. And Josh makes them nice and clean for me. And it's Monday morning and I still can't articulate them properly. Yeah, and the VA loan, best loan on the market, 30 years down 6.374. If you want our market commentary, well, that comes out as early as the data allows. rsrmarketminute.com, rsrmarketminute.com. You can sign up. Costs you absolutely nothing. And we put that data out each morning, rsrmarketminute.com. And now let's take a look at what's going on in those markets today as we speak. The S&P 500 is now down 7.36. 10-year Treasury's up just a little bit, 4 basis points. Mortgage-backed securities are down a little bit, 4 basis points. We had a little bit of data come out this morning. Let's take a look and see what the data is telling us, because this is what's driving the market. So we got new home sales, which measures signed contracts on new homes, decreased by 0.3% in February at a 662,000 unit annualized pace. January's figure was revised higher to 664,000 from the previously reported 661,000. The unit of new homes on the market increased by 1.3% to 463,000, while the median new home price decreased by 3.5% to 40,500. And once again, as usual, we get bad data from Diana Olick. And it fascinates me because Diana Olick, the fascinating part here is she's on CNBC. Now, I don't know if you watched it, but Chuck Todd, another NBC corporate person, he's upset that his station actually at NBC hired Ronna McDaniel. And why is he upset that they hired Ronna McDaniel? Well, he's upset because she used to work for the RNC. And he says, is she speaking on behalf of herself? Because she always spoke on behalf of somebody else. Chuck Todd, you held a fundraiser at your house for Hillary Clinton. So are you speaking on behalf of yourself or on behalf of somebody else? Jen Psaki worked as the spokesperson for the president. Speaking on behalf of herself or somebody else. Just goes to show you with NBC, they really don't want to give anything that's factual. They just want to go out there and spew garbage that they can come up with that really doesn't help anybody at all. I'm going to suggest to you, if you want it, here's my opinion. The news that I get are almost all from services that I pay for. I want to make sure I'm getting news to you that is accurate. So I go and I pay for different services that I've vetted and I've talked to other people and we believe to be accurate data. For example, I've told you right along that we get this BS report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. They call themselves the BLS. I just say it's BS. Well, someone who used to work at the Federal Reserve, Danielle DiMartino Booth, she has a product called the Daily Feather, and it is a paid service that helps us understand what's going on economics. Again, she worked for the Federal Reserve for 9 years. So when I talk to you and say, well, we get bad data about employment from the BLS, the BS group. Well, I can substantiate that because I can go and I can look at some of the commentary of what I get from Danielle DiMartino Booth. She just shares data. That's what the news should be doing, is sharing data, not telling us what they think. I don't care what Chuck Todd thinks. I don't care what Ronna McDaniel thinks. I want facts that I can go and say, okay, based on the data, the research, now, and I know that you can make stats say whatever you want them to say, but if you look at it, and I got this report from Danielle DiMartino, it says, to corroborate the 90% of the states with declining job opening rates on a year-over-year basis, we give you the 96% of industries via Indeed.com that are also seeing declining year-over-year job postings. The absence of demand for labor is ubiquitous, whatever you say that. If you prefer, it's 17.6% year-over-year. The percentage of states with rising hiring rates is near post-pandemic lows. This blanket geographic weakness is manifesting in declining weekend hotel occupancy for leisure travel, which are suffering 13% year over year. Gives you all kinds of real facts. Whether you like them or not, it is factual data. So, when you want to hear factual data, we go and we find it for you. If you want to get it yourself, you're more than welcome to do that as well. That is the Mortgage Minute, brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next loan or next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990.